Hey friends, welcome. So we are reaching 1,000 subscribers as of this week. I think I have 2 left to get as of the recording of this video, so we'll just call it 1,000, about 998. Anyway, this has been an interesting year and a half. I think we're about just over like a year and 4 months on YouTube. It took me about that long to get to 1,000. I know it's just a number, but it is a little bit of a landmark. I just want to stop and appreciate everyone who's been a part of this along the way. I think some of the best parts of this whole fragrance thing actually had nothing to do with views and numbers. It was really just the handful of other excellent fragrance enthusiasts out there and just overall nice people who I keep talking to in the chat over the past year, developing relationships both on YouTube and in person. I do share this hobby quite a bit. Actually have compiled a list of fragrances that I've just like given people. I never really stopped to think about how many I've actually given away as just like random acts of kindness. I'm a big fan of random acts of kindness, especially when you're into something, just sharing it. Other people probably will appreciate it too in their own ways. So guys, the real focus of today's video, it's a conversation, right? But it's going to be backed by a list video. So it's a very deliberate list though. This is a list that is a reflective list. So the list today, everything we're going to talk about, some of the first fragrances, some of the landmark fragrances in my collection, and just overall some fragrances that have been forgotten, completely forgotten. I had a phase where it got a little bit negative, where I thought like, oh wow, we have to move past that type of fragrance and just throw these in the bin and not really check them out. But I have some friends in this hobby that we talk on the Frag Talk a lot. We're always, talking. And just in our conversations, help me like kind of dig some of those back out and try to appreciate them again, because you did commit to them, you did have a history with them, and let's see how it works out. Let's try them again. So I have been digging back into some of these, fragrances from the beginning of my collection before I had a YouTube, back when my hair was really long. Some of you guys are probably around for that. I mean, I cut it like a year ago, basically. So I had like really long hair. I mean, I got into the fragrance hobby as my hair was short and growing. So it must be like 3 or 4 years ago that I got into this hobby, maybe even 4 years ago. But it wasn't like all in right away. I did have a few fragrances at the beginning, and then it started to really ramp up. And then I realized I love it so much that I'm going to start pumping out some videos and just like talk about it with some people. So yeah, my overall takeaway is that I encourage anybody out there who's into this thing, just make a channel. Don't worry about views, don't worry about anything. It's really just the community aspect. I mean, you could really go for the monetized, route. You could really sell out a little bit more if you want to, but to be honest, I don't want to turn my hobby into a job. So I'm just really enjoying this. It's really just purely like, I think I'm providing some value, and that's my main focus. Provide some value, make some connections, and really just like have someone to talk to about this thing, because as I've been talking with my friends in this hobby, it's a very lonely hobby. Because even when you come across another fragrance guy or whatever you think of it as, they might not be like on the same chapter as you. So it doesn't always like land and click perfectly. And it takes some time for you guys to really sync up, to really sync up on like, even in discussions ongoing, like to really like figure out what other people's tastes are and to figure out what your own tastes are and where you're at, and like really being reflective on your journey. And that's the opportunity that we're going to take today. We're going to reflect on some fragrances. I did make 3 questions to guide it. So the 3 questions I'll use, I'll obviously bring these back, you'll hear them again, but why did I get this fragrance? So that we can talk about the origin of my fragrance, kind of why I got it. Step back into the shoes of the beginner me and like see what it was like to think that way and see, how that worked out. Why did I get this fragrance? Do I still wear this fragrance? Which some of these, yes, I do still wear, and I'll definitely let you know. And how does this fragrance fit into my collection now? Hindsight is kind of 2020, so we're going to just talk about these fragrances. The last question is talking about them now. How does it fit in my collection now? And then before we start, I just want to go through some that I've had that I enjoyed, but I just gifted to other people. That doesn't mean that they were bad or anything. They were just fragrances that I feel like would have like a huge impact on other people, and they would really, really enjoy them. A lot of them utilitarian, a lot of them just different, interesting. A lot of my cheapies, and I mean some of them are actually pretty hits. Like, so let's talk about a few of them. Nuit by Armaf. That is a green Irish tweed clone, which I really thought was super good. Like that clone's actually really, really nice. It's a very well done. It's like more refined than Davidoff's Cool Water style of green Irish tweed kind of DNA. I mean, it's really, really good. Like it's not as synthetic and a little bit weak in the longevity, but that one I really did enjoy for a long time. That was a good, I gave that to my friend who had no fragrances, and I think he just like really loved it. Unforgivable by Sean John, which Smells like Creed Millesime Imperial. I did do a video on that, the P. Diddy review. That was fun to do. It was a lot of clowning around, and I actually was impressed by the fragrance. I was actually pretty shocked at how actual good that thing was. It was like a really nice, juicy, fruity, like tropical sort of, you know, Millesime Imperial clone. Very close to that. Fresh, juicy kind of thing. A little bit of like a watermelony juiciness. Very good. Versace Dylan Blue, which I gave away half a bottle. So I did use 100 mLs of it. I had the 200 ml bottle. I gave that away as a gift, just a random act of kindness. I just felt compelled to do it. I have a lot of utilitarian fragrances, and that one's actually really, really excellent. Really exceptional blue fragrance. I like it a lot. There's nothing wrong with it. It's really, really awesome. Dior Sauvage EDP. Yeah, guys. I used maybe 20% of Dior Sauvage EDP, and I gave it away. I gave it to someone, and I'm happy I did, because they probably friggin' love it so much, and I just liked it. You know, I liked it. I thought it would be a really nice random act of kindness to just hand off something valuable and beautiful like that to somebody else who could just really enjoy it and feel like they just got blessed with something huge. Here's a huge one, guys. Bleu de Chanel EDT. Yes, I did give away that bottle, but that bottle was gifted to me by someone, so I didn't mind passing along, you know, the love for the hobby. I knew one day I would get one of the other Bleu de Chanels. I already knew that. I already know that. The one that I want to get is Les Exclusif. I really like it. A lot of controversy surrounding Les Exclusif right now, but I really like Bleu de Chanel Les Exclusif. I wore it once at the store, and I was like, wow, this is great. It lasted a really long time, and I was like, this is really good utilitarian-wise. Like, it's got the performance. It's got that really attractive, just great smell to it, and it's my favorite Bleu de Chanel of all of them, and I'm not a shill or anything like that. I just actually like that one a lot more. It has a little bit more backbone to it than the other ones. My favorite one historically was the EDP, which I'm not going to get because I really like the Les Exclusif a lot. I know the price is a little bit of a bash over the head, but, you know, I'm willing to take the hit on that. If it's time to get Bleu de Chanel Exclusif, I will fork up the funds to do it, and I will save up to do it. I do really like that as a replacement for all of my, you know, utilitarian style blue fragrances. That might be the one that always wins. It does have a very high quality smell to it, and it really is impressive. It's a very good fragrance. But I did give away Bleu de Chanel EDT, which is another fine and excellent and a beautiful fragrance. But I just knew it was going into someone's hands that would just like really, they had no collection basically. And I actually gave them two fragrances. Dior Homme EDT, which I like. I don't know if it's EDT, but it's the Dior Homme, not the Intense, just the Dior Homme. I gave that to him, and I gave him Bleu de Chanel. So he got those two absolutely set. Like, you couldn't go wrong with those. Those are excellent gifts for people. And it wasn't even a gift. It was just a random act of kindness to a friend. A couple of Alexandrias that I gave away, not because they're bad. I actually do like them. I have a few here, and I have a major Alexandria collection, which I've just recently paused, and I don't think I'm going to be buying any more of them for a long time. I'm kind of over that phase. I'm moving on to new things, new houses. Nothing personal, nothing really, no real reasoning behind it, but Paris Night, which is a Grand Soir clone, which is a different version of Grand Soir that I really liked. Something about that one was awesome. I gifted it to someone. They were totally like overwhelmed by how awesome it was. They never smelled anything like it. And I really like that feeling of just like, hey, I bet you didn't know that this could happen. And today's video, guys, is going to be a little bit longer, so buckle up. Black Panther, which is a Tygar clone, which is really good. I did rebuy another bigger bottle of that, so I have that again, but I did gift it away and go and rebuy it. It's a really easy to wear, citrusy, grapefruity, like masculine, woodsy, synthetic kind of thing. It's almost like fierce and mixed with like citruses. I don't know, it's really good. They're clones of Millesime Imperial, which I forgot the name, and they're clone of Green Irish Tweed, which both underwhelmed me. I didn't really care about them that much, but I did give them to someone who would be overwhelmed by how awesome it was. They definitely enjoyed it. And Codlodge Shiaka Red, which Codlodge Shiaka Red is a Reflection Man clone. I beat around the bush for so long, guys. That was one of my phases. Just not buying the original and trying every single clone and spending more on a bunch of clones than the actual original. It was a fun journey, and it was more of like an education process for me. I mean, I was also looking to see like, hey, what is the difference? And now, like years in, I can actually kind of tell some of the differences here, you know, in the quality level, in the mix down. But in the air, a lot of these things do smell very uncanny to each other. But for me, I'm at the point now where I kind of want those originals. I just rather have them, just personally. It's just a personal preference thing. I do still enjoy me some clones here and there, but very seldomly now. I already have like a really nice arsenal of all kinds of smells and all kinds of fragrance profiles. So I'm coming at this with a whole different abundance. You know, I already have a lot of these great fragrances to wear. So that's my list. I definitely missed some on there, guys. There's some I just could not remember. I know I just constantly was giving samples out. I mean, I don't want to talk about how many samples I've given, but yeah. So what I'm really saying is call to action. You guys out there who have an abundance, spread it out. Start giving stuff away. I know we want to sell stuff too to recoup some costs, which I have so many damn fragrances that I'm going to start selling them soon. I'll get to it. Hold on. So guys, my call to action is that you just go out there and share your love, spread that hobby, spread that love, spread your passion, and do nice things for other people. Do nice things for other people, especially if you have an abundance or you have a passion and you want to share it. I mean, I just knew that these would hit and these would be like really cool, you know, things that these people might not have considered yet. They might not have considered how really great fragrance can be. So I gave them some really great fragrances and boom, very interesting how you could like pull people into the hobby and get them into this. So let's start. I have so many fragrances here. There's no actual order to these. I'm just going by like the earliest ones I got, and we're going to talk about them early on. So it's going to be, expect a lot of clones at the beginning here and a lot of designer stuff. We're going to go through them. This is a clone of Chanel Égoïste. This is Armaf's Legacy, and it's spelled weird. It's got this like match lighter. It's got this lighter kind of opening thing here. Not really a fan of the bottle. It doesn't stand up, and when you lay it down, it takes up a ton of surface area. But it's a platinum Égoïste clone, which it has this metallic, freshy thing in almost the category of like Gucci, Guilty, EDP, in that direction. Maybe like white florals, maybe some kind of like white smelling soap. Yeah, deodorant smelling, very like deodorant smelling, like deodorant spray. It's not bad. I just haven't worn it in a long time. So let's apply some of these questions. Why did I get this? I wanted to try Armaf's line, and at the time, this was one of the hyped ones from the line. I'm talking when I started, it was the emergence of the Middle Eastern clone takeover. It was really the beginning of the emergence of it. Now this would be lost to like the multitudes. This would just be lost to the multitudes of these colognes, of these clones, of these massive amounts of Middle Eastern bangers that are constantly coming out. Well, this one will definitely fall to it. I do have a dent in this, and I definitely used like half of this bottle. So that's something to think about. I did like Chanel's Platinum Égoïste, and that shows here. I actually wore the DNA style for a long time. I know there's going to be differences, guys. Don't hang me in the comments. I understand the clones and the originals have some definitely telling differences, but this does a really good job. I mean, it's deodorant freshy, and I noticed with the clones, a lot of these freshies, these like non-niche smelling like kind of freshies, they do a pretty good job covering that, you know, that space between, you know, $200 and $20. Like $20 or something like this is really good. So 3 questions. Why did I get it? Kind of told you. I was just exploring, expanding my palette, having many different bottles. I also was impressed with like low price stuff. I was really bottom feeding for a long time there, just trying to try more and more things for the lower price. This way, if I made a mistake, it wouldn't be an expensive one. That was kind of my initiation guidance. That's really what I started with. So do I still wear this? No, I haven't worn this. I can't even remember the last time I picked it up to wear it. I don't know if I would ever wear it again. I don't think I would ever wear this again. This is one of those ones that I would probably just give to somebody randomly and be like, here you go, enjoy. I have enough of this style of fragrance, and I'm on like a whole different chapter where I don't think I would rock this. How does this fit into my collection? Well, it kind of doesn't, not at this point. This could fit into anyone's collection. Honestly, this could be a centerpiece to someone's collection. It's one of those really easy freshies, right? It's just an easy freshie. Really done well. It doesn't smell synthetic or bad or anything. It actually kind of smells like Platinum Égoïste. Pretty uncanny, actually. Very fresh, soapy kind of deodorant smell. Really easy to wear. A little metallic, and I liked it. It's actually good, but this I'll probably give away to somebody for sure soon. Let's talk about Cough. Now, Cough was like last year, so it wasn't like too early on, but it was like early, maybe a year and a half ago that I got Cough. And Cough was super good. Like, I used half of it. This is Ahmed Almagribi's Cough. This is that Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce DNA. Cloned, changed a bit, and really good. I mean, the performance on this is the main kind of like thing that I just really liked. But why did I get this fragrance? Because My buddy BT Sense, he was into it. My buddy Gator, he was into it. Basically, a lot of other people in the clone sphere were talking about this fragrance, and it was kind of like an underrated gem, and I wanted to get to it and see what's up. I also enjoy Fierce, but I don't really love it that much. I kind of got over it through this fragrance. The Fierce DNA, guys, is going to be hard to explain. At this point, it's pretty accessible. You can find like a billion clones of it, but it's a generic bro fragrance in a lot of ways. But I mean, the compliments wearing this were just like super abundant. This is a compliment monster for me. If you care about what other people think and you want to be like kind of like a generic handsome bro, this really does a good job of that. I guess it's a blue fragrance, but it doesn't really do the soapy blue thing as much. It's a masculine freshie, and I like it. I like it a lot. It's a, you know, fun kind of freshie in a way. It's not fruity or anything. It has like this dry tone to it, but it also has this soapy, fresh blue thing. A little bit generic, but it has a distinct feel. And Abercrombie & Fitch's Fierce is a nostalgic scent for me, because when we were in high school way back, you know, I'm talking 15, 20 years ago, that era, there was like these stores of Abercrombie & Fitch, and they sprayed like the original formulations of this throughout the store. And it's just such a distinct smell. It's just super prevalent smell from that time. And all the bros had Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce. This thing kind of gives me that and gets, I'm over it now. Basically got over it through this fragrance. So do I still wear this? Occasionally, just really, really occasionally. Last year, I put in a lot of wears on this. But over the past 6 months, I'd have to say, really, really seldomly grabbing this. Really, really seldom. And how does this fit into my collection? Again, it's a bro fragrance. I got a lot of these. And I would have to like do a championship just to, you know, size down. I really want to deprioritize and size down and declutter my collection and just, you know, reprioritize the collection. And this is one of the ones that I probably would keep a 10 ml of and just sell the bottle, or, you know, get rid of it, because it's hard to resell cheapies, guys. Like, I don't even want to. All the effort to make, what, $10 back or something, it's just not worth it. This is a cool one. This is one that kind of flew under the radar in the cheapie spheres. This is Riffs by Avant-Garde. Now, this is another cologne house. I think it's Middle Eastern. Yeah, this is a Dubai house. This is a really nice iris musky fragrance. I believe it's Prada L'Homme, and I smell them side by side. I think Prada L'Homme's a little different, though. This is a musky iris fragrance in the vein of Prada L'Homme. How does this fit into my collection now? Well, I have a few of these iris dominant fragrances, and to tell you the truth, I kind of got over that profile through this. Now, I got a nice dent in here. I've tried samples of Prada L'Homme. I've tried wearing Prada L'Homme. I just don't like it. Something about the iris starts to get on my nerves. This one's a little bit eased back on the iris, but it's more of like a weaker performance. It's not like a super ridiculous performance. In fact, that would ruin it if this was too good of a performer. I actually enjoy that this one's kind of like easygoing, really nice soapy iris fragrance, super easy to do. It's not powdery either. It stays away from being a powdery iris, but it has that direction. Do I still wear this? Never. I basically never wear it. I just don't. The stuff that I have with iris is like Dior Homme Intense and like Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. Those two, I think, are my like most iris forward. I mean, I have other things with it, but I literally don't even know. I'm not cognizant. But this is one of my like big experiences with that Prada L'Homme DNA. I got over it through this fragrance. Why did I get it? Because I wanted to wear Prada L'Homme DNA. Also, I was influenced into getting this by the people that I was watching at the time. So how does this fragrance fit into my collection? You guys might know by now. I don't really have anything like this Prada L'Homme DNA, but to be honest, I think this is where I transitioned into the Reflection Man DNA, because I much prefer Reflection Man to this. And I have the original Reflection Man, so I could get rid of like a lot of this style of fragrance. This is, again, Riffs Avant-Garde. I definitely would get rid of this one. It's not bad, though. A lot of you guys would really love this. A lot of you guys would really like this. It's a cheapie, again, so it's like not a super expensive, really easy way to smell really good and utilitarian. At the time, guys, my environments that I was inhabiting are also different. I had a full-time job at a clinic, so some of the decisions I was making on what I was going to wear and what I was going to collect was heavily influenced by the environments that I was going to be in. I mean, for jiu-jitsu and stuff, I don't care what I wear. I basically wear whatever I want to anything, tournaments and all that. I don't care, whatever it is. There's a room full of like 1,000 people. I could wear whatever I want and, you know, not really worry about it. I also work alone a lot now, or with like very handful, small group of people, so I could really wear what I want. When I was inhabiting this clinic, a lot of like thought has to go into what you're gonna wear. You don't want to be too weird, but you want to be, you know what I mean? So I had to be careful. I was in like a medical, you know, establishment. So that definitely greatly affected my early collection. And that's what I mean. Like, you can't really separate the organism from the environment. You really want to consider what environments you're inhabiting as you're collecting, because they are influencing what you're going to be able to wear. So let's keep talking about some early fragrances. Let's talk about Jean Paul Gaultier's EDT Intense. I hope that's the EDT Intense. This is a fruity concoction right here. I used half of it, so I definitely didn't hate it. You know, I liked it for once upon a time, but I can't stand the Jean Paul Gaultier DNA now. I just don't like it. It's not my thing anymore. I like the Parfum still, and I do like the Elixir. I definitely will rock the Elixir in the cold too, definitely. It's strong, guys. I really like the Elixir, but this one, it doesn't fit for me. Why did I get this? So I got this because I remembered fondly from when I was younger. I had the original EDT, or the original Jean Paul Gaultier, in the lighter color bottle. This is the EDT Intense. I might have bought this by mistake. I really might have. I don't really remember exactly why I got this, but I remember being surprised at the fruitiness of this one. This one is just super fruity, like really, really fruity. Really fruity, sweet, bro kind of fragrance. Pretty obnoxious. Synthetic, yeah. But the clones of these that I've smelled, like the clones of the La Mer stuff, the fruity stuff, there's always something in them that's like a little bit off. One of them's like chalky. I don't know. This one did a good job at what it's doing. It knows what it is, and it's really a fragrance that I could pass on. So how does this fragrance fit into my collection? I'm kind of like sick of this kind of fragrance right now. I don't need this anymore. I could get rid of it. There's a lot of other options that I like in that fruity category that just surpass this for me personally. But I know there's a lot of people out there who will get a real kick out of this. Sort of tired of smelling this out in the wild. A lot of people are wearing JPG for a long, long time. So it's a very distinct smell. You guys, though, out there, you might actually dig it. I would pass on it. So my 3 questions are satisfied. We're going to move on. It doesn't really fit, and I don't really wear it anymore. Actually, almost never wear that one anymore. It's just something about it, not me anymore. Let's talk about a blue freshie. This is Afnan's 9 a.m. Dive. If you guys were early on to my collection, you'll know that I had this pretty early on. And we used half the bottle, so I definitely put my wares in. Got time with this one. I like it. It's like a mix of Versace Mano Fresh and like Bleu de Chanel. Done by a Middle Eastern house for a low price of like $18. And the bottle's actually really nice. Like the color on it is really, really pretty. I have a friend who also has this fragrance and he liked it, but we both had the same experience. After you wear it like a bunch of times, you start to smell something different in it. Like the first impression's really good. And then if you wear it like a week straight, or like 4 times in a week, or like throughout the month, you just keep picking it up, there becomes this scent on this that I don't know what it is. And it kind of like distorts it for me, and I don't love it. But I've gotten like some serious compliments by like picky people, like very picky people. I've gotten some serious compliments with this one. If you want compliments and approval and smelling good in public and work and cheap like workhorses, go ahead and get something like this. But I'm kind of over this. What I want to get is the high end. I want the Exclusif, the Bleu de Chanel Exclusif. I feel like is the blue fragrance for me that I want. I want that one. That's what I want. I already know through my experiences where that one stands, and I'll probably get rid of this. So why did I get it? I got influenced a lot. This one heavily influenced, especially by the price being $18, right? I mean, did I get a lot of use out of it? Oh yeah, I got a lot of enjoyment out of it. I got my $18, you know, over and over again with this one. I really, really liked it. It was good. I'm not like dunking on it, but at the time I'm growing out of this kind of thing. I'll still pick this up and wear it a couple times. Like, do I still wear this fragrance? Yes. I actually pick this up here and there. It's not like something that I just leave and condemn with the like exiles. This one, Club de Nuit Intense Man, and a couple of other cheapies actually still make it into the mix, even though my tastes have changed. I really do like some of these. So this one, how does it fit into my collection? It's a blue fragrance. Again, another bro freshy blue fragrance, and I have a lot of redundancy with this. Is it the best one in that category? No. For $18 though, it's kind of funny to have. I mean, it's just more of a gag. And this would be one of those stocking stuffers for me, guys, that like, this makes a great little gift to throw in. You know, someone who doesn't know fragrances is really going to like this. Generally speaking, it's got a great smell to it. It does have that little weird thing that me and my buddy like experienced where when you wear it a bunch of times in a row, it starts to smell different and something smells off in it, but it's really just a fresh blue fragrance with a lot of like brightness. So let's keep going. Let's keep going for sure. I don't have the bottle of Versace. So I gave 2 Versaces away that were in this line. I gave away the EDP and the Parfum. I gave those away. I forgot to even mention those before. Someone was fixing my computer. I gave him some money, and I gave him a full bottle of the Versace Eros. Yeah, Eros Flame's the one that I probably would never give away. I really like it. It's actually something cool. I enjoy it. This is a good fragrance that I got early on. I haven't used a ton. You can see there's a dent like here, right? So definitely, this is a big bottle too. I think this is a 200 ml. Yeah, this is a 200 ml. So it's a big bottle. I mean, I'm going to have this. It's going to last a long time. And I feel like it smells better and better. Pretty simple fragrance, very, very close to the Eros DNA, just a little bit different. I like the EDT and this one. I still will rock them. They're not like annoying to me. They're actually kind of light to me. I don't know. Everybody has a different controversial take on the Eros thing, but this one for me works. It just works. It's good. Why did I get it? Because I liked Eros, and then this was one of the first times where I had to get every flanker of something. I literally got every single flanker of Eros up until Flame, and now there's a bunch more flankers, and I just haven't gotten into those. Just my own thing, haven't gotten into those. But this one is the last one that I got out of all those Eros, and I like this one and the EDT. I definitely enjoy having it. I probably would never give this away. It's interesting because how could you get more bro and generic than this? But I actually really like it, guys. I've had someone stop me in my tracks and buy this like while we're talking. He went online and just bought it. Like I showed it to him, and he was instantly like hooked, and he smelled me from a few feet away. So it was fun. I like experiences like that. Every time I wear it, there's always like a compliment or something like that. And it's really good. It's actually good. So why did I get it? I was getting all the flankers of Eros at that point. I just wanted all the flankers of Eros. Something about it. I really like the bottle too. It's just a really sick looking bottle. Like some people are going to hate it, obviously. It's not everything's not for everyone, right? But I like it. I like the Medusa head. I like the red kind of ruby looking thing. And I like this pattern. I mean, call me simple or whatever you want to call me, but I like it. It's good. Do I still wear this? Yeah, I do. I wear this and sometimes even layer it with other things. It's fun. It's a good fragrance. How does this fragrance fit into my collection? Well, I like it. It definitely cross paths with a lot of these other fragrances, but I don't know if it's like a blue freshie. It's something else. Hard to explain too. I don't really know, but it's a generic utilitarian fragrance in a good way. It's actually good. I like Eros Flame. Nothing wrong with that one at all. Very good. Let's talk about Davidoff's Cool Water. This is an empty bottle with like 2 sprays left, right? This is one of the first bottles I ever finished. I actually think this might be the first bottle I ever finished. Davidoff's Cool Water got me into Green Irish Tweed. After getting this for super cheap, I heard it was a Green Irish Tweed adjacent fragrance. And then I ended up buying like a ton of Green Irish Tweed clones, only to ultimately get Green Irish Tweed as well, and then start giving my clones away. You know, so why did I get this? I just saw it like in a rack store. At that point, I was like looking in person to grab like cheap stuff at rack stores, which I don't do anymore. I don't really care about that anymore. I'll take a glance, but almost never get anything. Do I still wear this? Well, no. I wear Green Irish Tweed. I have the bottle. This, I just kind of used it and it's gone. Yeah, I enjoyed this though. Definitely use this a lot. Cool Water's really good. A lot of you guys won't like this. A lot of you guys will. It's an interesting, not bad fragrance for very cheap. Like you get a good experience. It has cologne, which I'm kind of sick of that. I don't like the smell of cologne. You can smell it in some of the cheaper fragrances. The good fragrances mask it, and you don't just smell that like synthetic wannabe aqua thing. Really decent, really good. Doesn't fit in my collection anymore. So this fragrance does not fit in my collection anymore. It's empty, so I'm not going to be getting it again. All right, let's move on to the next one. This one, man. Oh, man. This was a super hyped fragrance. This fragrance was like the most hyped fragrance when I got into fragrances. I think shortly after I got in, like months in, this dropped. This is Lattafa's Camera. Everybody knows what's up with this fragrance. It's this really sweet fragrance, right? Really sweet. Was accused of being an Angel Share clone, but it's really not. It's something else. I don't like it. Personally, not me. I like the Kawa version a lot. I bought that. Although I haven't worn it in a while, I do like that one in the winter, in the really cold weather. It's a sweet, really cozy fragrance with a little bit of apple forward. This one has like some kind of coconutty thing. I'm not really sure what the heck's going on in it. I've tried to explain this before on my channel. I did use a little bit though. There's a nice little dent in this. Nothing too crazy. Will I wear this again? Probably not. It's really not for me. I'll probably give this to someone. It'll be a really cool gift. Why did I get this? Influenced heavily. This was hype. Every other channel at the time. I thought like, guys, early on, I thought that I needed to have these fragrances and do this thing and go this route to, I don't know, be legit reviewer or be legit on YouTube. And now I'm just kind of like doing my own thing. And I see now why I was so heavily pressured into getting a lot of these like hyped fragrances. I just don't want to be part of that right now. Maybe someday when this thing's making money and I could like, you know, actually review them, because I know it provides value, right? It provides value to a lot of people out there, but it also advertises these cheaper fragrances, which it's cool, but 1,000 other channels already got to this, and you know, I don't need to spend my hard-earned money to push this stuff personally. You know, I can cover these as I see fit. Anything that really sparks my interest, I could go grab it. But I'm kind of done with that phase. I'm not really trying to like please everyone. I'm really doing this for, I don't know, to provide some value and meet some other fragrance heads out there. Really, that's it. This fragrance is a super sweet, mega hyped fragrance that isn't bad at all. Like, it's actually good for this price range. It's very, very good. I'm kind of hit and miss with Lattafa, up and down. I've had a few like really good ones, like good experiences with a few of them for sure. And then a few that were just like, whoa, not for me. So don't want to be overcritical because the price point is just ridiculous. They're extremely popular. A lot of people are going to enjoy this. You know, it's very mass appealing stuff. Albeit this one is like extremely sweet. I like how it goes in that direction. And it doesn't really outright copy like Angel Share, which was a huge thing to be copied at the time. I don't know why. It just was like the most cloned friggin' fragrance for like the whole beginning part of my like getting into fragrances. And Angel Share was everything, which I have another clone on this list. I'm going to talk about it next. But why did I get this? Heavily influenced. Do I still wear this? Never. Never, never, never. I do wear the Kawa version, Kawa. I like that one. It's actually good. And the reason I got that is because of my friend, but it's not on this because I haven't had that long. This one I've had since like the beginning, right? How does this fragrance fit into my collection? Well, it's a super sweet fragrance. I have a lot of these. I really like Algabra's Eye of Seven Hills for this style of fragrance, this sweeter kind of wintry thing. The Algabra Eye of Seven Hills is an upscale version of this kind of a style of DNA. Not like a clone of this or anything even remotely similar, but it's that similar kind of thing. So yeah, Lattafa's Camera, I mean, what's to be said about this? A legendary fragrance. I mean, whether you want to admit it or not, it's a legendary fragrance. It was like fragrance of the year on like Fragrantica for like, I think it was 2 years, man. This and like JPG's Elixir were like the most hyped fragrances for like 2 years straight. I mean, ridiculous. And I guess for good reason. A lot of people really probably never smelled anything like this, and they get it in this price point, and its performance is really good too. I mean, what's not to love? It's good. It's definitely good. It just doesn't fit in my collection anymore. And that would be an excellent little stocking stuffer again for someone, because it would just be like a fun little extra thing. Maybe they wouldn't ever wear it though. It's a little bit of an acquired taste because it has such sweetness. You know, it brings a lot of sweetness to it. So let's move on. Dolce & Gabbana's The One. I believe this was my first actual fragrance. The EDT, which I didn't bring in here, but I have it in my collection. I have this and the EDT. I really love this. I still wear it. Still like really love it and enjoy it. In fact, I've had another fragrance called The One and Only Jazz Club from Dua, and that thing was really, really awesome. I raved about it like for a while, and I gifted away like just the last bit of it to someone, and they really loved it too. I mean, that one's really good from Dua. I like it a lot. I have this still. Maybe when I run out of both of these, I'll grab that Dua again, but I love this style of DNA. It's just really, really handsome. A perfect fragrance in my opinion. Probably because I had it when I was younger too. But yeah, this is just, you really can't go wrong. It's really different. It's not a blue generic fragrance. It's a nice, like, handsome, woodsy, spicy, kind of slightly dark fragrance. Like, it has like this really handsome woodsy thing to it. It's really going to be hard to explain for me. I have covered it before. This really isn't like a review video. It's just kind of a reflection video. So why did I get this fragrance? I believe I bought this fragrance walking into a Sephora, which is a big red flag for me. Don't do it. Don't walk into stores and buy them. You're going to just pay double for everything. I mean, if you really, really want to, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but discounters will have this for like 50 to 60 to 70 bucks USD. I mean, this fragrance can be acquired for a pretty, really, really decent price. And nowadays, 60 bucks, 70 bucks is actually clone prices. I would rather get this than like most of those clones out there anyway. especially clones of this. But yeah, Dolce & Gabbana, the one, still has a spot in my collection. I do still wear this fragrance, especially in the colder weather. I really, really like it, guys. It's really, really nice. Like, maybe one of the perfect fragrances for me. Not for everyone. Some people don't like it. Some people I've heard say that it has a synthetic component to it. Maybe. I don't get that at all. And I could wear a ton of sprays of this. I actually wear both of them, the EDT and the EDP. I wear them both at the same time, all the time, whenever I want. This is a really, really easy oversprayer too. You can overspray the crap out of this and it just never gets annoying. I really, really love Dolce & Gabbana the one. This fits into my collection. I will continue to have it. This is a staple for me. If I had to choose between the EDT and this one, the EDT has more sweetness. It's different. This one I like more. It has more mid-tone and base tone. It's not really a base-heavy fragrance though. I'd say it's mostly mids and top notes. It's not like a light fragrance though, but it does have this, I don't know, airiness to it. It's an easy wear. It's not like a choking wear ever. It's never choking. Really nice. I'd say something like Chergui would be similar kind of world to this one. Like, it reminds me a little bit of like a Chergui from Serge Lutens. It reminds me of it a little bit. I definitely like both of these. I don't know which one. I might have to actually think about which one of those I would pick. That's probably a good thing to think about. Let's talk about another floral fragrance. Oh my God, I love this fragrance. This is Tom Ford's Black Orchid. I still remember the day I smelled this the first time on somebody. I still remember. I mean, I remember the smell. I remember the colors. I remember the thing that jumped in my head. I remember the picture that jumped into my head when I smelled it, when the person walked past me. It was like, whew, unbelievable feeling. I really love this fragrance. Why did I get this? Well, because I smelled it in the wild. I smelled it in the wild, and I knew some of Tom Ford's stuff. I was looking into it, but I never really like sampled them or anything. I still haven't really sampled a lot of Tom Ford's because I just walk into the stores and smell them, and if I don't care about them, I just don't get them. But I had smelled this in the store and didn't really like it. Just kind of was like mid about it. I smelled it on this person though, and I was like, wow, that's Black Orchid. I need to go back and just check this out again. So I just got it. It was a great price. I believe this was Tom Ford's first fragrance. I could be wrong. It's probably something else. But I've heard lore that this is Tom Ford's first fragrance, Black Orchid. I think this is the EDP. So there's a couple of different ones. They're all pretty similar, honestly. Like, I tried the gold bottle. Really similar to this. I still like this one because that's just me. I got this one, so why not? I believe it's halfway empty. So I've definitely used a lot of it. It feels like halfway empty. I know it's kind of like arbitrary, but it like when you listen to it and you kind of feel it, you can kind of sense that it's like maybe down to here. Strong, floral, dark, earthy fragrance. Super fun. I really love it. Very distinct. Very noticeable. Really awesome when you're dressed up. Really great in ice cold air. I just love it. There's a spicy component to this with the florals that just, it was really vibrant and alive and just dark and amazing. Really amazing fragrance. Probably my favorite floral spicy fragrance right now, and for a long time I've liked Black Orchid. Why did I get it? Well, you know, do I still wear it? Yes, but mostly in the cold. I don't really break the summer rule with this one that much. I don't really like to with this one that much, but you could wear this in the heat. I probably have before, but it's not like a gym fragrance. Like, I wouldn't like necessarily just wear this to the gym. It's a little choking, and it could be a lot. It could be a strong performer in the air. And how does this fit into my collection? Great. It fits perfectly as a floral dominant, like mostly feminine style of smell. This really does do a good job holding its ground in my collection. And as reflections go, I'm really happy about this one. I definitely will always include Black Orchid in my collection. Let's talk about another one that I don't know if I would get it again, but having it has been amazing. And this is almost empty too. I could feel it. It's really, really getting there. This is Chanel's Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. A lot of words in that name, but the smell, very distinct, fresh, creamy, kind of Irish spring smell. Really excellent fragrance right here. Like, it's a hit. Every time I wear it, it's one of those no-brainer freshies with a little bit of youth, with a little bit of energy, with a little bit of sport to it. I really love this one, guys. It's really, really good. But for the price, I wouldn't get it again. I just wouldn't. I'm going to use the rest of this bottle and be done. It's another one of those. So why did I get this fragrance? I was into Chanel. I like Chanel. I know somebody at the Chanel booth or at the Chanel outlet. And, you know, just going there, I felt like, you know, supporting them and getting something too. And I remember smelling a clone of this. and liking the cologne. I've also smelled this before in person, like way, way long ago, like as a kid or as a teenager, and I just barely remembered it. But when I smelled this in the store, I was like, whoa, 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 this is excellent. So really easy to wear fragrance right here. Another generic like style of fragrance, but damn, really good too. Creamy, soapy, like a little bit of green to it. It's hard to explain. You got to just smell it. It has a deodorant smell. There's definitely a deodorant out there that smells like this. Allure Sport Eau Extreme. Definitely an excellent, excellent experience that I've had with this so far. I've worn it countless times. I mean, I'm almost done with it. I can just kind of feel there's like maybe this much left. It's just like really getting light here. I like it a lot, guys. It's a really good Chanel, but for me, again, the only blue freshy style of fragrance that I need is going to be maybe a handful of them, and I wouldn't get this again. It's very expensive and doesn't perform like insanely crazy. And the just spot that I'm at right now, it kind of doesn't fit into my collection. So why did I get it? So I still wear it. I know why I got it, but it doesn't fit in my collection. So we've satisfied all three questions. Let's move on. Let's talk about one of the first, like, I don't know if this is a semi-niche fragrance. It's like a mainstream niche fragrance. I'm not really sure how you categorize Mancera anymore. Mancera, very interesting and polarizing house. A lot of like cheapy heads like Mancera because it's like getting from, you know, $50 clones, $30 clones, and getting like a $80 to $100 niche fragrance. A lot of the cheapy head guys really do like to go into the Mancera thing. There's also this distinct like synthetic power to a lot of these. They're very enjoyable, but this one I think was my first full bottle of Mancera. I could be wrong. It might be a different one, but let's just assume this is it. I have a nice dent on this. This became a staple fragrance for me. It's not always super comfortable to wear this though. It does have like this kind of raw edge to it. Very masculine. It's almost like leather meets Creed Aventus, but I don't know. Just exaggerate the saturation on the colors and just like make it like sharper. I really love it. It has like this really masculine, handsome thing to it. This fruity kind of center. Crazy pineapple-y kind of smoky thing. I mean, I've had people react to this very differently, like all kinds of reactions to this. This is Intense Cedrat Boisé. I don't like the regular one. The Intense one's the one I get every time. This is actually my road trip fragrance. Yes, very interesting how that happened. I don't really know how that happened, but it's my travel and road trip fragrance. I don't know what it is, but it helps me lock in for like a 5-hour, 6-hour, 7-hour, 8-hour ride. Like I could drive 8 hours straight and I have this on. Something about it just keeps me kind of like going, keeps me like, helps me like add to that tenacity. I don't know, something about this is just really strong. So why did I get this? Heavily influenced. This one is heavily influenced by like even the mainstream YouTubers and the mainstream marketers and stuff, the salespeople out there. Mancera is friendly. It's in a lot of lists. It's definitely very popular. I see it like around, and it's because of its budget. It's not like $200 or $300. It's like under $100 on discounters. You can get these. I think I got this for like 80 something. Really good deal. I mean, I'm super happy with it. I like this one a lot. A lot of people hate on Mancera. There's just so many fragrances, and a lot of them are just like weird. They're weird on accident, some of them. Synthetic, like sharp edges, kind of like some of them don't know what they're doing or they're just really confusing. I do have a nice collection of Manceras and I do enjoy them and I would get them again. I mean, I just picked up the original Red Tobacco like a few weeks ago and I'm really happy about it. I like it a lot actually. But why did I get this? Heavily influenced. Do I still wear this? All the time. I love it. It's kind of like my Aventus alternative, like that style of fragrance. I like this version of it, this kind of take on it the most. How does it fit into my collection? It does have some redundancy with a lot of those Aventus things, but it's a standout because it has this weird, super masculine edge to it that's like almost leathery. I don't know, something about it. It's like somewhere between leather and diesel fuel, like in here. I just love it. It's super awesome. It rocks. Kind of opens my eyes, makes me like wake up. It's a very like slap you in the face kind of fragrance, but it's still fresh and still easy to deal with. For me personally, you could overspray this and be way too much, but I tend to have a great time with it. The longevity is actually perfect. It's not like too ridiculously overpowered. I like how it's like just right. For me, it's just right. Smell it off the cap. It's really great, and you can see there's a nice dent. This is 120 mLs for like a cheap price. So I like it a lot. It fits in my collection, and I probably would get this again over like every other Mancera. Second place would be Red Tobacco. I like Red Tobacco a lot. The original, actually, which I should make a video comparing the two because I have them now. Let's just keep going. $5 Dior Sauvage. I don't need to even spend that much time on this. Why did I get this? $5 Dior Sauvage at Lidl or however you want to say it. It's a $5 Dior Sauvage. It's absolutely hilarious. This was a gag. This was funny, but actually, it's pretty Dior Sauvage. I mean, it's pretty crazy how this is Dior Sauvage. This is G. Bellini Fragrances by Lidl. Homme Paris. It's just like all over the place with the name. Really unidentifiable, all over the place name. Do I still wear this? No, I never wear this. It's just a funny fragrance that I have. I mean, I've gotten like, I think I stocking stuffered someone one of these. It was just a funny, but it's good. It's actually like $5 blue generic bro EDT version of Dior Sauvage. Really good, really weird. I like it. I can't believe it was $5. I just don't get it, how that works. I definitely don't wear this, and I don't think it fits in my collection, but it's really like $5, not killing me. I'm not going to get it again. And if I ever miss not having Dior Sauvage, I could just go spray this and kind of be over it. You know, it's kind of funny. So it's just a gag more of like than a serious part of my collection. Let's talk about another one that I got early on. This is, I could almost 2 for 1 these, but yeah. This is Lattafa's Anna Abayed Rouge. Anna Abayed Rouge. Now, it's okay. It's good. It's the Baccarat Rouge 540 EDP. Really done well. Like, they did pretty good with it. I can't fault them. I think this is another, like, $15 to $20 fragrance. It did a good job, especially at the time. It was, like, early to that. This was one of the first, like, other hyped fragrances out there. I don't understand why it has the same top as the Club de Nuit line, which it's those gems on that square cube thing. Not really sure why it has the same top. I always think that they're like the same company when I see them. This one though, definitely. Why did I get this? Just hype and speculation. I like was getting into Rouge 540 at some point, and then I started to get like over it, like really started to get over it. I didn't really fall in love with the Rouge 540 DNA till I smelled it on a guy, and it was just so different. But he was wearing the X-Straight, and it could have been mixing with other stuff he was wearing, and his chemistry, just the way it was coming off of this guy, was fantastic. So why did I get this? Heavily influenced at the beginning stages of fragrance, heavily influenced by all of the people I was watching. At the time, I didn't know who to really pay attention to and where to go with this thing. I was just in this exploratory phase where I was trying to buy all these cheapies and get all these different scent profiles. Do I wear this? No, I never wear this anymore. I'm like pretty sick of the Rouge 540 DNA, even though I like to layer it sometimes with other things, but not this exact bottle. I've actually gifted 5 mLs of this to someone, decanted out, and they really liked it and they bought it. They actually went and got their own bottle, which, you know, it's a testament. Like, people out there will really like this. It does a really good job at capturing that super expensive fragrance for like very cheap. Can I smell differences in like the synthetic stuff? Yeah, sure. There's definitely differences, but in the air, this fragrance profile just tends to be so, I don't know, distinct. It just tends to be so, identifiable and distinct, and has this like unique character that if I walked past someone wearing this and the original, I don't know if I'd be able to tell the difference, to tell you the truth. This does not fit into my collection, and I need to get rid of it. Not bad fragrance though, very good still. Let's talk about one that I really like too. This is the Club de Nuit Intense Man here. I just dig it. I love it. It's awesome. It's still really good years later. Why did I get this? Hype online. This was one of the most hyped fragrances. It's still beloved, even though niche heads even like this thing too. Like, everybody has like some kind of respect for the CD-NIM deal here. I like the power on it. It kind of goes hand in hand with Hawass for me, which I'll just do a 2 for 1 here because I feel like I would say the same thing about both of these. This is Versace's Hawass, the original, and this is Club de Nuit Intense Man. I think I got these a week apart, like literally 2 days apart maybe. And it was really fun to have both of these because they were just some of the first, like, most ridiculously powerful clones in my collection. Club de Nuit is obviously an Aventus clone, just like turned up, torqued up, crazy. And then Hawass, I don't even know how to explain it. It's a fruity, synthetic, like, freshy with a little bit of this bubblegummy style of sweetness. Fruitiness, like really fruitiness, like a plum almost, and this freshy aquatic thing going throughout it. pretty bizarre, actually, come to think of it. It's got like this cleaning supply. Both of these have like a little bit of this cleaning supplies kind of thing. I've actually layered these before, and it's actually fun. It's not a bad time at all. It's actually a decent time. But why did I get these? Super hyped. Really, really strongly influenced for me to buy these on the community. Do I still wear these? Yes, I still wear both of these. I still wear at least 3 different of the Hawasses. I still wear this all the time. I wore this like 2 days ago. I really love CD Nim. I do like it a lot. In fact, I wear CD Nim to like a lot of things that some stuff makes me like nervous. Like if I don't know what to wear, I'll still wear CD Nim. It's friggin' awesome. I really like it. A lot of guys will love this thing. It's really friggin' great. Smoky, citrusy, lemony cleaner supply thing, but it's really good. And what I noticed was this sat for like a couple of years now. I think this is 2 or 3 years I've had this, or 3 years or more, and it got like sweeter and smoother. And same thing with the Hawass, it changed too. Now I understand my nose probably changed as well, but man, it's a noticeable difference. It's a noticeable smoother and rounder smell. Maybe because they sat and oxygen's been getting to them. Like this one has a lot of headroom. But yeah, let's get back to the questions. Yes, I still wear these. And how does this fragrance fit into my collection? These are just fun novelty fragrances that I'll probably always have because of my memories tied with them. But there's so much redundancy with the use cases. I do like Hawass a lot. I do have other Hawasses that have to go head to head with the original. The original has a soft spot for me because it's the first one I got. So yeah, I like it. I probably won't finish this though. I slow down when I get to the bottoms of bottles, especially clear bottles, because I can see the end coming and I start slowing down on them. I don't know, it's just me. It's just a thing. I have to get over that eventually. But CD Nim, I would get again. I like it. I like it. I've worn Aventus. I've tried Aventus, and I like CD Nim more. It's just got more like horsepower. I just dig the horsepower on it. I'm very shallow in that way with this one. But for like 20, 30 bucks, you can't go wrong. And that's the EDT, the lowest quality one. I still like that one. The lowest version, not the Parfum or the limited edition ones or any of that. That one is the like base level from a few years ago, and I really, really like it. So I'm just going to cover like 2 houses back to back here that I'll cover them at the same time. Dua. I haven't bought a Dua in a long time. When I go back and buy one, it's going to be the one and only Jazz Club. I really like that. It's really, really good. Very excellent time wearing like all 30 mLs of that. There's a dent on this one, and there's a dent on this one. This is my Baccarat Rouge 540 X-Straight clone, like darkened up and heavied up. This is Casino Royale Room 540. I like it. It's good. It's one of the few actual like Rouge 540s that I'll touch. I really don't like that DNA that much, but this one's good. And this is a mashup of like a couple different fragrances involving Aventus and Rouge 540 and something else. I like this one too. It's really nice. It's good. Although neither of these will I get again. So I'll just be upfront. Why did I get these? Because there was a phase where I was into Dua and Alexandria and like these like middle tier kind of a little bit better than clone houses. For sure that these are like a little bit better than clones. I mean, nowadays I don't really know because the Cold War of clones, like the power levels have skyrocketed. There's just so much more out there to compare to and draw conclusions from. And I'm not playing that game anymore where I just need to like constantly spin the wheels and try to like keep up with the mass amounts of stuff that's coming out. Do I still wear these? No. I don't really wear these anymore. I've had them for a while, and I'm surprised I didn't actually finish these 30 mLs. Dua does have thousands of fragrances, and there's just so many varieties in there. There really is a lot of variety. I've tried maybe 10 of Dua's hits, and I liked like one of them enough to like, I think I'll always buy like a refill of that. But the other ones got a lot of enjoyment out of, tons of compliments, great wears out of a lot of these. These are all X-Straights too, which they're like thicker. I like them. It was good. Their prices are a little steep for a 30 ml for sure. Like the prices all went up on these houses, but I kind of just grew out of that, you know, that phase. I don't need, you know, I don't know, all these 30 mLs. I just personally, so why did I get these fragrances? I had a phase with these houses, with these cheap, accessible houses. I had a phase with them. Do I still wear these? No, but I could. I could wear these any day. These are really easy wears. I like them. They're not bad at all. They're actually pretty nice. They're good quality. They're enjoyable. How does this fragrance fit into my collection? I have too many things like this, and I'll probably not get them again. As the Rouge goes, though, as like the Rouge DNA, the Rouge 540 X-Straight, I do really like this Casino Royale Room 540. It's actually pretty damn good. It doesn't, it's a heavier, darker version of the Rouge DNA, which I can't stand the EDT. So this one just separates itself from that enough for me to like it. And Poseidon's Casino Supernova is like a mashup. It's like if you wore a layer of like a light Aventus, like a really light Aventus, and a light Baccarat Rouge 540 with something else in there too. Really interesting. I like it, but I wouldn't get it again. Now let's talk about Alexandria, since those houses sort of go hand in hand for me. You know, I bounced between the two. I ended up getting way more Alexandrias, and this is Visionary. You guys who were with me for a long time, you knew this was going to be on the video. In fact, Visionary and Purple Haze, and there's a bunch of other ones that I talked about early on. I mean, I used to make Alexandria videos. I thought that I would like continue doing that, but I just have personal reasons that I'm not doing that right now. Why did I get these? These are hyped for sure. A lot of my friends at the time were into these on YouTube. A lot of them, like people that I was exposed to, really did like these. I was attracted to how cheap they are, and that they were like expectation to have better quality than a lot of the clones out there. And they are really good, guys. I've had a lot of really great experiences with Alexandria. I'm not here to sell any of their stuff. I don't really want to even encourage other people to buy it. But this Visionary really held its own, like really held its own, and not just on me and my wears, but my buddy got it too. And every time we get together and he's wearing this, it's strong. Like I smell him like crazy, and then he'll be surprised and be like, "Wow, I sprayed it like 6 hours ago." I'm like, "Man, that's cutting through everybody's stuff right now." It's a clone of Imagination from Louis V. I mean, you can't go wrong with the DNA. What happened was, there's like really not a crazy dent on this either. You don't need that many sprays, but I got like right here where my finger is. They're not a crazy dent. You know, I thought there would be more because I love this fragrance so much even a year ago. But I got that Al Haramain one that's cloning this, the Aqua Dubai, and I ended up wearing like 80% of that bottle within like a year. That was my replacement. It swooped in and took over. It just has a different way of acting. I mean, I like it. Visionary's really good though, like really good. I think my strat now would be to just save up and get like a partial of the Imagination, like get a 50 ml of it, or get like a 20 ml of it, or a 10 ml or whatever, 30 ml. I'd rather just get that, try the original thing at this point with Armaf. I've tried so many clones of it and I've worn this one for a long time. So there's nothing wrong with this fragrance, and it satisfies the second question, which, do I still wear this? Yes, I still wear Alexandria's Visionary quite a bit. I actually really like it, and it's fun to go back to. It's become sort of one of my historical fragrances, right? I'll always remember having it. I'll always remember it in my collection. It was a big hit for a long time. Lots of compliments. And I had a few people actually not like this DNA, which was kind of interesting because I feel like it was like a mass appealing DNA, but I've had a few people like not dig it. How does this fragrance fit into my collection? Well, I don't have Imagination, but I have some things like it. I don't even have that many like citrus dominant fragrances. I do have a few, but as the citrusy, bright, like freshies go, it's in there. It's good. It's good enough to hold its own at its price point. But eventually, I would like to have the actual real thing. Personally, that's just where I'm at. I would like to have the real thing. Maybe it's a novelty thing. Maybe it's just like I don't have a Louis V yet. I would like to just get the real thing. I've worn them side by side, and I could say that they are a different experience entirely. The Louis V sort of like has a travel path. This one just more does like the same thing throughout. But it's consistent, it's reliable, it's a utilitarian fragrance, and it's really excellent. I still like it, guys. It does fit into my collection, but I'm not sure I would get it again. Purple Haze is the other one. This is a sweet, powdery Purple Haze. It literally is the perfect name. It's a clone of an Initio fragrance called, I think it's Absolute Aphrodisiac. I could be wrong. I forget what it was. But I never really felt the need to get that fragrance. I smelled this, wore this, and it's just great. BT Sense got me into this early on. He was swearing by it, and Purple Haze is really good. Purple Haze is nice, guys, but it's different. It's very feminine and different and soft and like kind of powdery florals. It's got like heliotrope, I think, in it, and it's just this like really beautiful narcotic kind of like purple smell. It reminds me of that color, this color palette behind me. It really reminds me, it smells like that. I like it a lot, albeit I don't have a huge dent, just a little dent, because you need like 2-3 sprays of this and you're good. You don't need to overdo it with this one. It's very particular too. It's different. Like the right guy with this though is going to rock, absolutely rock. I like it. Purple Haze is good. Why did I get it? Obviously I was influenced by people to get it. It was like one of the Alexandrias, one of the top Alexandrias at the time. Do I still wear this? Yes. It's a nighttime sort of fragrance for me. It's a cold weather and nighttime sort of fragrance for me. And how does it fit into my collection? Well, I don't really have anything directly in this thing's zone, this purple smell. I don't really have that. I feel like MFK's Oud Satin Mood Extrait would be like my logical like upgrade from this to that. I feel like those are like similar powdery styles of smell. Even Floris's Honey Oud, that has some of that in it, but it's just different. I like this one a lot. It's very mass appealing, very easy, no sharp edges. It's actually good. It's really good, guys. I would get it again, actually. It's different enough. It's different enough, and I don't want to get the Initio, personally. Here's another Alexandria, and the last one here. This was one of the first ones I ever got. This might be the first Alexandria I picked up, besides the Runway. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. This is my only Angel's Share thing that I still rock and wear. I do like Lattafa's Teriyaki Intense, but I think they're not the same. I don't think it's the same thing at all. But this is Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. This is Angel's Share, done really, really well. I'd say the performance is just fine. It's nothing too much. It's nothing too little. It's not overdone. It's not overly sweet. It's not overly spicy. Does a really good job. I'd say the difference in the original captures just a little bit more of that cognac style, that little bit more of that beautiful, kind of like melts your face a little bit. The real thing is definitely worth a little bit more money, but uncanny in the air. When you smell them in the air, very, very minor differences. This did a really great job capturing it. Not a crazy dent, as you can see, but I also went through like 5 different clones at the time. I was diving into like trying to see all these different clone houses and how they do their renditions of the original, and I never bought the originals, which, whatever. I probably spent as much as the original for sure on a lot of these things without getting the original and smelling like 5 other different things. And maybe that was a mistake, but I feel like it was a necessary part of my journey, and I don't entirely regret it. So Brooklyn Fragrance Lover was a staple. I got it because I was, again, influenced at the early stages. I was influenced very strongly. And do I still wear this? No, I almost never wear this. It's not any reason. I just haven't really thought of it. I do like Teriyaki Intense. Every time I would reach for this, I instead reach for Lattafa's Teriyaki Intense, which I have worn recently. I still really like that, and that's probably my favorite Lattafa. But how does this fragrance fit into my collection? It's kind of just like a reminder of an era for me. It's not really something that I'm going to wear. I don't really care about Angel's Share personally, so why even have clones of it? I would never really wear it. It's a spicy, sweet, appley, cinnamon apple thing. It's really good, but for me, I wouldn't buy it again. I probably won't even need to, though, because I'm going to have this bottle until it changes color and basically, goes bad at this point. I do like it, though. It's just a little bit weak in my collection. It doesn't need to be in my collection. 3 left. Let's talk about a super hyped niche fragrance that was really, really on my radar for a while. This is Lamar by Kajal. Now, I sampled this before I got it, and the sample was like really rocking me. Super good. And everyone who smelled it was like floored. I've actually had people pretty floored about this. But I don't know, something about how simple it is for me, I just don't care about it. I don't care about this fragrance anymore. Like, I would give this to someone. It's maybe what I'll give away as my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Let's figure out a way to do that. I'm going to pick someone to get this fragrance. Yeah, Lamar. It's excellent. Don't get me wrong, it's excellent. There's rose, there's pineapple, and then there's some other stuff going on. It's kind of got this like acidity to it. Really, really good. Beautiful florals. Super sexy. Like super sexy done. But it's like, for me, just not really what I'm looking for personally. Why did I get this? Super hyped, but I did sample it and I did really like it. And I didn't have any like high-end fragrances, not really like into that next level of like uber niche or like actual niche. I do know that this was like sweeping massively throughout fragrance world, like fragrance content. It was just taking over fragrance content last year, year before that. And it was just like a huge major fragrance that everybody was hyping. And I think I fell for some of it too. Do I still wear this? Almost never. I almost never wear it. Thing's like full, guys. It's basically almost full. I was thinking about selling it, but I might just give it away. It would be really good to sell though, but I don't know. Maybe I'll give this one away. I'm going to make a video coming out soon that details how we're going to do that giveaway. I'm still thinking about the logistics of it. How does this fragrance fit into my collection? Well, it's pretty unique, but I feel like every time I would reach for this, I just grab Black Orchid. It's just more me. Black Orchid is just more me. It's more powerful. It's just way more like identifiable. But this is a beauty for sure. It's a really, really nice, beautiful fragrance, guys. There's nothing wrong with Lamar. It's actually going to blow a lot of people away. Super nice fragrance right here. But for me, it doesn't fit in my collection anymore. It just doesn't. Let's talk about La Nuit de l'Homme. Now, I walked into a store. I made the cardinal sin of walking into a fragrance store and buying this at who knows what the hell I paid for this. It might have been like 180 bucks. It's a 200 ml of La Nuit de l'Homme, but I'm actually happy to have it. So why did I get this? Well, I got this because I walked in the store, and YSL at the time was one of those like mainstream designer houses that I knew I needed something from. I sampled La Nuit de l'Homme as well, and I remember having a really great impression of it. I got like crazy hard compliments from my wife, and I just remember wearing it and being super relaxed. It's like such a relaxing fragrance. It's such an easy to rock, beautiful, calming, relaxing fragrance. Super nice for nighttime use. Like, I love spraying this after a shower and just relaxing. It's just something super zen about this fragrance. Do I still wear this? Yes, I actually just wore this last night. Like, I reached for this bottle. We used 100 ml almost, about there. Very, very good. And how does this fit in my collection? I have a few of these fragrances. I have a few of these relaxing fragrances. Really easy wearing, but there's something soft and understated about this without being obnoxious in any way or synthetic in any way. I really think this is a great fragrance, guys. Like, La Nuit de l'Homme, unbelievable stuff here. I really love it. It's that soft, fresh, clean smell. I feel like it could go in that mix down with like Reflection Man, Prada L'Homme, a lot of those soft, easy to wear, like fresh, gentlemanly things. But something about this, it's just different, and it doesn't have like an obnoxious soapiness. I feel like it's also sort of a blue fragrance in some ways, but it's excellent. It's really, really nicely done. And if YSL had more things, I don't know, like this, not like this DNA, but like, I don't know, it just knows what it is, and it's really, really good. So I'm just super into it. And it has a spot in my collection. I probably would get this again. I don't know if there's anything else out there that's a natural upgrade to this. So definitely let me know if you guys know about a natural upgrade to La Nuit de l'Homme. I'm looking into this. I do like this profile, and I definitely would get something that is a step up or something adjacent to this. I'm not really too sure. I might already have some stuff too, but I not realize it. And let's talk about the last one on the list, which was sort of my breaking into, I don't know, getting to know perfumers a little bit. This is Barra Onda by Nasomato. So Barra Onda by Nasomato is the beginner-friendly Alessandro Gualtieri creation. I love Ordo Parisi. I love Nasomato. I have a nice little collection brewing, and I plan on getting a bunch of them. He's like one of my favorites for sure. He's a staple for niche heads. Everybody kind of knows him. He's also a little bit provocative. He's a little bit like polarizing of an individual with his marketing, his tactics, but I like his fragrances, man. He's freaking good. He's really, really good. Italian stuff here. This whiskey, smoky woods, and this beautiful, sweet kind of floral thing, it's semi-gourmand. It's almost like something you could eat, and it's beautiful. It's just an excellent sweet fragrance without being too much. I mean, Barra Onda definitely is the gateway drug, I feel like, to Gualtieri. And it was sort of my gateway drug into this next level of fragrances. Getting to know perfumers a little bit, kind of getting into niche a little bit more seriously. It's more of a commitment in that direction because you're paying a little bit more for like 30 mLs, right? This is over 100 for 30 mLs. You know, on discounters, really, really great price, and absolutely love this fragrance. I've had so many great memories with this. I really, really love this. I could wear it all the time. I wear it to everything. It's just great. It's very me. It's very simple as well. It's not like a challenging fragrance at all, but it does have this really beautiful opening that just has to be experienced, especially with an open mind. If you guys could go into this fragrance, definitely just let it like wash over you and just give it a chance. I really, really love this fragrance for what it does. Is Barra Onda. And now the reason I got into this is through an Alexandria. So why did I get this? I actually tried an Alexandria fragrance called The Godfather, which I didn't really like. But then a few days of trying it, I was like, wow, something about this. I just don't understand. What is going on here? So I blind bought the original because why not? That's what we did back in the day. I would try a clone, blind buy the original. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've learned from my mistakes. But Barra Onda, so happy when I open this up. You got the cork top, the whiskey note in here. Friggin' awesome. Oh my God. The florals in the mids. just this beautiful sweet thing that's going on in this. And then there's this like really background of like this smoky kind of beautiful wood. Unbelievable stuff right here. Barracuda, I love it. I really, really love it. Hyper uber niche guys might not like this, but I still love this. I still appreciate this. I still rock this. My first Gaultieri, and I'll always remember it, and I'll always have a stock of this for sure. I mean, as soon as this gets a little lower, I'm definitely getting it again. I love it. I want to have it for the rest of my life. This is one of those, when I'm a grandpa or something, my grandson is going to get this. Like, this is going to get passed down as a family heirloom. I really, really love it that much. I mean, there's a few of these that are just amassing in my collection that will just continuously be forever, I hope, in my collection around me. I just don't want to be without them, and that's my passion for this thing, and that's my choice. So, do I still wear this? All the time, as much as I can, especially nights out, especially out night. It's just really standout fragrance, but you still smell great. How does this fragrance fit into my collection? Well, you already know, I love it. I have a lot of these whiskey things, these like kind of, I don't know, sweeter, whiskier fragrances. I like that style of fragrance, but for me, this one really takes the cake. It's not as base heavy though. There's other ones out there that are like super dense versions of this kind of style. But this does its own thing, and I really, really love it. It's very perfect for me, and it fits perfectly in my collection. I would definitely get this bottle again. So guys, that is everything. We just tore through it all. I'm super happy. I planned on this being a long kind of conversational style of video. We're not reviewing or suggesting fragrances. We're reflecting in this video, so hopefully you enjoyed these reflections. This is my 1,000 subscriber kind of self-inquisition a little bit, looking back at the fragrances that I got initially in the first phases of my journey, and now kind of comparing it to where I'm at. So hopefully this was high value for you. I would like you guys to tell me a little bit about your journeys, and if you can relate to how I kind of experienced this thing. Let me know a few fragrances in the comments that I must try. Let me know. Tell me some fragrances that you think I need to try. Try to keep it to 2, because then I'll be able to actually sample them and keep them on a list. Once it gets to like 10, I don't know, it's going to be too overwhelming. So definitely let me know 1 or 2 of your favorite all-time fragrances that you feel the same way I do about it, where you'll like want to have it forever and you would pass it on down generations. It's that damn good. It's that important to you. All right, guys, let's share the passion. Let's keep it live. Let's keep it going. I'm really enjoying this thing, and to 1,000 more. Cheers. See you guys in the next one.